And I'm gonna, oh my word. Well, folks, I am giddy to film today. We're gonna be trying out some new makeup, most of which I received in PR. One thing I picked up on the tail end of the Sephora sale, that's the new Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to have it, so I bought that. But then I've received like really fun things in PR recently. There's a new formulation of the Thrive Cosmetics CC cream that I wanted to try out, a new contour powder from Haley's Beauty. We've got some new lip products from M Cosmetics, some new blushes, the new Bobbi Brown concealer that I've been dying to try, so let's get into it. I don't want to waste any time. I already did my brows with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm gonna prep the eyelid with the NARS eyeshadow primer, and then we'll get to trying the Mario palette, which I am maybe the most excited about. There have been so many new eyeshadow palettes that have been launching, and so many good ones, not just eyeshadow palettes in general, because I feel like eyeshadow palettes are always launching, but these days I want every eyeshadow palette that's launching, and I've been buying them and trying them and enjoying the majority, so it's eyeshadow palette season, my friends. All right, so we're gonna try this out right here. This is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette. It says it's limited edition, which makes me kind of sad. I hope that that's not the case. It's $68, which is a hefty price. I feel like honestly most high-end palettes are around that price range now, which is kind of wild. But clearly it didn't stop me. Isn't it crazy how like certain things, the price almost doesn't feel as intense as other things. Like for me, a $68 eyeshadow palette, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's worth it. And it's so easy for me to spend money on that. But if I saw a sweater that was $68, I'd be like, like I'd really think hard about it. We all have those categories, you know, of things that we don't mind spending money on and other things that like, you know, I'd rather wait or I convince myself to pass on. I feel like food is that way for me as well, believe it or not. Like my husband and I love to spend money on food, which is kind of crazy. I know everyone's like a little bit different. Some people love to save in different categories and splurge in other categories, and I love to buy food and makeup, so here we are. This is a really beautiful heavy duty packaging. The packaging's a little bit different than his other eyeshadow palettes that I own. This feels like a metal, more heavy packaging. Still in the classic Makeup by Mario white and black component and logo. Here's the inside. Oh, I mean, he sold me at Ethereal Eyes. Am I right? Because I feel like that is me in an eyeshadow palette title. And then I know these colors are neutral, but that's why I'm obsessed already. I can't wait to dive into this, so why don't we? I also wanted to try two new eye brushes that were sent to me from Haley's Beauty, so we're gonna throw these in as well. Let's see. We've got the new Brilliant Lid Brush. This is $16, and then the other one is the Brilliant Crease Brush, which is also $16. So I figured we'd try them out today too. I'm gonna take off the mirror protector on this. It's always satisfying. Okay, we're actually gonna start off with a little bit of a fluffier brush. I'm so excited to dip into this palette. Ooh, okay, let's see. I am really, really intrigued by this shade right here. So we're gonna dip into this color. This is the EE5. So they're just numbered, so I'm probably not gonna like list them out. I'll just point to them in the palette. I'm gonna tap off the excess and start to apply this in the crease of the eye. This is a really pretty kind of mauve-y taupe color, which is so beautiful. So far it's blending like a dream. I can't not try this pink color right here. So I'm gonna dip into this next. I'm gonna tap off the excess and start to apply this on the outer edge of the eye. This formula is really nice. Also, the mirror in this palette is really nice. It feels extremely high quality. Some of his other packaging, I mean, it's still high quality, but this one is definitely even more so. Just very nicely weighted. And the mirror is really, really good. Let's deepen up the crease a little bit with this color over here. And I'm gonna use the Haley's Beauty crease brush for this and see if I can create a little bit more structure on this outer edge and then right into the crease. Ooh, this brush is nice. Like it really nestles into the crease of my eye to create that definition. I like that. Same thing on this eye. Okay, I kind of want to swatch the shimmer shades on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna kind of touch them to see what we're working with. Okay, so the first shade, which is this one right here, is more of like a topper feel. Maybe they're all like that. Ooh yeah, the second one is as well. Just has a little bit more of a pinky base. Let's see how this one is. Okay, so they're all like toppers. So that's the gold one, which is right underneath. So I just swatched these 3. I'm gonna now swatch this one and then this one. Okay, so the next shade is a different formula. It's got more of a taupey base with silver reflex, and then the last shade is like a normal satin metallic with not too much glitter in it. So those are the shimmer shades that we have going on. So based off of that, I'm gonna start off with this color right here on my fingertips, and I'm gonna go in the center of the lid with this because it has just a little bit more of a metallic base where the other ones have a little more of a sheer base to them. So I wanna start with this and then we'll layer on some of the other toppers. That's so pretty. One thing I feel like Mario is so good at, I mean, obviously him as a person, but through his makeup line, I feel like the neutrals, like all of the wearable neutrals, he has so many amazing tones and undertones, whether it's eyeshadow, blush, his lip liners and lipsticks. I truly am obsessed. And everything is so flattering and so just well thought out. And I feel like this palette so far is the same. Even though it's neutral colors, the tones and undertones that he picks are always so flattering. All right, we're gonna go into, I kind of want to see what the lightest shade will look like. So I'm gonna take that on my fingertip and we're gonna go into like the inner portion of the lid with this. Ooh, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And it really builds up nicely. Oh, I like that a lot. It's interesting because as I dip my finger into the pan, it almost has a drier texture to it, but don't let that fool you. It picks up on the fingertip really nicely and layers up really nicely as well on the eyelid. I'm going back in with the Haley's Beauty crease brush and just making sure the crease is still defined. Since we're talking Mario, I'm gonna use my Makeup by Mario eyeliner. This is the brown shade, what's it called? The Perfect Brown. And I'm just gonna apply that on the outer half of the top lash line. I'm just gonna pop on some mascara, the Maybelline Lash Sensationals, what I wanted to use today. So I'm just gonna apply this to the top lashes, and then we'll move on to trying some new complexion products. Okay, now that mascara is on, I'm just gonna wipe away any fallout under the eyes. There definitely was some fallout from the shimmer shades specifically, but that's to be expected with sparkly pressed shadows, so not a deal breaker for me, but definitely a palette that you'd want to do your eyes first with if you're planning on using the sparkly shades. All right, we're not gonna use a primer today because I wanna see how this new formula holds up. This is the new Thrive Cosmetics Buildable Blur CC Cream. I really love the original formula. I'm not 100% sure what's different about this. I know that they added more shades and I know that the SPF is higher. It's now SPF 40, I'll have it right here. It's $38, which I think is the same price as it was before, and the packaging is different too, but I'm not exactly sure what the formula difference is or if it's that major. They sent me 2 shades, 130 and 140. I'm gonna try out 130 Fair. So here it is, and the new packaging doesn't have a pump, which I'm kind of like a little sad about because I feel like the pump was so convenient. This time it's a screw cap and then you have like a little squeezy tube, which is interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. So hopefully this works well. This says it has cool undertones. Kind of looks more warm tone, but we'll see how it works once we blend it out on the skin. So I'm just gonna pick this up on my brush. Ooh, still has really good coverage, just like the old formula. And maybe they didn't change it that much. I'm not really sure. Regardless, we're gonna give it a shot. I probably didn't need to put that much on my hand because I forgot how much coverage this offers. It's blending out really, really nicely. And I don't think there's a fragrance added to this, but it definitely smells like sunscreen. I'm just gonna go ahead and press this in to my skin with my sponge. So it definitely has a little bit more of a dewy finish, which I think is similar to what the original formula was like. It makes your skin look really, really healthy. All right, let's try out some concealer. I was sent this stunning PR package from Bobbi Brown, and I'm so excited to try this new concealer. It's been out for a while now, but I just barely received it in PR this week, so I'm so excited. This is the new Skin Full Cover Concealer. They sent me 3 shades, so I'm just gonna grab all 3. Actually, I think I'll be one of those 2. Let's see, I can't tell if I'll be porcelain or ivory. Let me swatch them really quick. Okay, so that one like matches my skin tone exactly. Porcelain is a bit lighter. So I'm gonna go with porcelain for underneath my eyes. Whoa, the applicator. Look at this, you guys. so interesting. It's like a spoon almost. It holds the product. I'm so excited to try this. So I'll pop it up right here. It has really good reviews on Sephora. It retails for $33. And I'm really excited to try this. Okay. I'm not sure how much to use. Oh, it's such an odd applicator. With like the spoon on one side. Actually, okay, porcelain might even be too deep for me. I feel like I could have gone with a lighter shade, but we're still gonna try it out. I'm just gonna blend this out directly underneath the eyes with my sponge. Ooh, I like that. It definitely gives really good coverage, but you can still see your skin through it, or at least it looks very skin-like, I should say. I like that. The applicator is so interesting. I can't tell if I like it or if I don't. Maybe it just needs some getting used to. You can use the back side of it, which is just like the normal foam applicator. I'm just applying that over blemishes since it actually blends into my skin tone pretty nicely. I'm just gonna see how that covers. Ooh, I think it works nicely over blemishes. And you can still kind of see them, but not really. Like good coverage, but not heavy looking, which is really, really nice. It's the best of both worlds. I like how that applied. Again, I think I could probably get away with a lighter shade. It's almost like they run a little bit deeper than their other concealer ranges because porcelain's usually plenty light for me. And this works, but it like matches my skin tone exactly. And it's the lightest shade that they sent. So if I like it, I might pick up a lighter shade. I'm gonna set the face really quick with my Huda Beauty powder, and then we'll try out the new Haley's contour powder, which I'm so excited about. All right, now we're gonna be trying the new Haley's Beauty Resculpt Smoothing Contour Powder. It comes in 3 shades. They sent me all 3. I'm gonna be using the shade Light. I'm really excited to try this out because I actually did open it up when I was doing an unboxing over on Instagram, and the tone and undertone looks really, really nice. It's a cool tone powder, so it's supposed to be good for contouring. This retails for $20. Okay, I'm so excited to try this one. I really, really like the packaging. Let me show you. It's just really nice, clean, chic. I'm so excited. I love the clear window on the top. So let's give this a whirl. I'm just gonna dip into that with my bronzer brush. And let's see how this applies. Ooh, so far so good on that. I really love how it's sculpting. Do you see how it's like creating a lot of definition around my cheekbones? But it's not a straight up gray powder. It's got a bit of warmth to it, which is so nice. I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt the jawline with this as well, and a little bit down the neck. And then I'll just pinch the brush and take that down the sides of the nose a little bit. Oh wow, okay, well, I really, really like how this looks. I like the tone, the undertone, how it's blending out, the packaging. I'm really happy with how this looks so far. I had high hopes just based off of looking at it. I don't know. I get like this feeling sometimes when I get sent certain products or buy certain products of just like, oh, I really hope it lives up to the hype, or not even hype, but like my personal expectations. And this really is. I'm taking my fluffy powder brush just with what's left and making sure to blend out all the edges around the face. Loving that though. Ooh, I'm excited to have like a good new powder contour. Ooh, like I love how that shaped the face. Ah, I'm excited. Okay, we're gonna hop back to the Mario palette and just quickly finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the Haley's Beauty flat brush, I forget what this is called, but we're gonna dip into the first shade that we use on the top lid, that kind of taupey color, and just run that across the entire lower lash line. Now I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, and I sprayed the brush, and then I'm just gonna tap the excess into my hand and apply that on like the center of the lower lash line so we get a bit of sparkle. I'm gonna take a slightly fluffier brush. I really wanna incorporate some of that pink on the lower lash line, so we're gonna dip into that and just apply it right here on the lower lash line. And then I'm just gonna apply the same Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara to those lower lashes. I got sent 3 new shades in the J-Cat Beauty You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter. Apparently there's a lot more. I'll show you the full range right here. These are $9.99, and they sent me the 3 newest shades. So we have Seaside Frost, Crimson Gleam, and Solstice Beam. I think out of these 3, I'm gonna try out this one just because it's the lightest. This is Seaside Frost. Look how pretty this is. I'm excited to try this. It's a baked highlighter. I've never tried a J-Cat highlight, so I'm excited. I'm just gonna take this on a highlight brush, tap off the excess. I just don't know like how intense this will be. And I'm gonna, oh, are you kidding me? Oh my word. Well, folks, that's so pretty. The thing I'm liking the most about this is how it's not like super chunky. It just blends right into the skin. But I mean, you get major glow with this. Look at that. Oh, perfect for the holidays, I feel like. I'm gonna go down the center of the nose, a little on the cupid's bow, a little above the brow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna take my powder brush and just kind of pat that down so it's really, really blended and there's no like stripy highlight lines anywhere. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and press that in further just to really, really melt it into the skin. But look at that, that's so pretty. I really wanna take this and pop it in the inner corner while I have it out. So I'm gonna do that just with a small brush. I'm just gonna apply that to the inner corner of the eye. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm really excited about that too. I got the prettiest PR package from Make Beauty with their new blushes. So these are the Skin Mimetic Micro Suede blushes. So many colors, I don't know how I'm gonna pick, but I'm so excited to try these out. I'll pop up a picture right here so you can see the full range. It comes in 10 shades. These are $28 each and they look really pretty. So they're supposed to be, let me read the little paper right here. Skin Tech powders. There's innovative microspheres with hyaluronic to plump the skin. Ceramide and squalene. They're supposed to be buildable, blendable, creamy with a soft matte finish. They are also refillable, so you can keep your compact and then when you order a refill, you will receive just the pan. That's really cool. All right, I think just by looking at it, I'm really wanting to open up Mystic Mauve. Doesn't that just sound like a shade I would like? Let's try this out. Ooh. I'm really into the red-orange packaging on the lid. Has like a gold base. And then here's the inside. Ooh, this color. Okay, yeah, I want to try this one. I'll open up a couple more just for fun. Let's see what Cosmic looks like. That's another shade that I think I would get a lot of use out of just by looking at the swatches. Cosmic. Oh no. I like them both. Let's wear them both. Yeah, we're gonna have to wear them both. I can't pick. Mystic Mauve we're gonna start with. I'm gonna pick this up on a brush and let's apply her a little toward like the back of the cheeks. I can't get over the highlighter. How healthy does my skin look with that? Ooh, this blush is really pretty. I like how it's more of a matte finish, especially since we're layering it over that J-Cat highlighter. I don't need any more glow, but that's a really, really nice shade. I'm kind of gonna bring it up toward the brow too. I just think it's so pretty. And now let's try out the other shade, which is a really pretty pink. Again, this is called Cosmic. We'll use this one on like the apples of the cheeks right here. I'm just gonna swirl that into the face and then a little across the nose. Ooh, how pretty. Well, I love blush and I'm so excited about those gorgeous shades, my goodness. I'm gonna take my powder brush and go around the edges just to make sure everything's seamless as always. I really, really like how that looks. All right, I'm gonna wipe off the foundation on my lips. And I was sent the new M Cosmetics lip products. These are the soft spoken velvet lip creams. How pretty. I have 5 shades, but I believe they now have 6 shades. I'll pop up a screenshot right here. It looks like they're all sold out. Did these go viral somewhere or something? I don't know. But they're $24 each. They look really, really beautiful. I'm so excited to try them. Based off of these, I think one of these two, either Petal or Whisper, are gonna look good with this look. So let's try this out. So it said, envelop your lips in tender comfort. Our sumptuous matte lip cream delivers plush softness in a lightweight whipped texture, leaving a velvety finish as soft as a cloud. Well, I'm sold. Look how pretty the packaging is. Ooh, okay. So this one is Whisper. That might look really nice. But let's open up Petal. How do we pick? Oh no, it might be a blush situation. Let's swatch them. Ooh, I really like the applicator, first of all. It's got a really nice shape to it, a nice precise tip so you can really get the edges. So, okay, I just swatched Petal. It's a little more warm toned now that I have it on the back of my hand, so I'm thinking that Whisper is gonna be the better pick for this look. Yeah, well, both are so pretty. Honestly, I could get away with both, but I really wanna try Whisper. I like said that in a whisper, not on purpose. I always like to wear a lip liner though. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Nude Truffle, just to create a nice outline on the lips. I don't want it to be too intense, but I definitely want some shape with this. And then we will go into the shade Whisper. I love the packaging on this. It's so, so nice. Ooh, a little goes a long way. That's really pretty. I'm just gonna take my fingertip to blur this in. Oh my goodness. That's so comfortable. Ooh. It actually like applies lighter than it swatches, because if you use just a thin layer and kind of like blend it out, it's not as saturated across the lips. I really like that. I'm gonna totally apply Petal on the outer edges. Just the tiniest bit, like that. Just to create a little like gradient. So pretty and insanely comfortable. All right, we're gonna assess the situation. I'm of course gonna just take what's left on my bronzer brush, add a bit more to the forehead. The highlight and the blush, I like where it's at. The brows need touch-ups, so I'm just gonna do that really quick. I'm not gonna wear a setting spray today so that I can really see how the complexion products wear. So I'm just gonna set the brows with my Anastasia Brow Freeze. And there you have it. That completes this look, trying out a bunch of new makeup. Be sure to check the description box. I will definitely leave notes on how things wore. Since I did try so many complexion products, I want to make sure I kind of give them their own moments later, but I will for sure put my first impressions of what everything looked like by the end of the night in the description, so check that out. However, I do feel like I have opinions on some things already, so let's get into those. Starting with the eyeshadow palette, I mean, for me, I really love this look. I know it's nothing revolutionary color-wise, but the textures are so pretty. I'm a sucker for ethereal, sparkly eyeshadow looks. The neutral tones in here are so beautiful, flattering, and wearable. I personally will get so much use out of this. I already know I will use every single shade. It's just a timeless palette. So this is one thing where it's like, it may not be a need for everybody. Like I said, I'm somebody who loves makeup. I spend all my money on makeup. And so even though I probably have similar tones in my collection, having this ethereal themed neutral palette sparks a lot of joy for me. So I'm happy that I picked this up. The CC cream looks really, really pretty. Thrive Cosmetics products usually work really, really well for me, especially their complexion products, so I'm excited to see how this wears throughout the rest of the day, but I have no complaints about how it applied. I really love the more dewy finish. It looks healthy on the skin. The coverage was definitely there, so far so good on that. I am thrilled about the Hailey's Beauty Powder. I think this is one thing that I am the most excited about today. I just loved the formula. The tone and undertone though is where it was really at for me. I think it really sculpted my skin without it looking muddy or gray, which is something that I look for in a contour powder. So happy about this. Plus it just feels so luxurious. I love the packaging on here as well. I think this wins the Underdog Award for this video. This JCat Beauty highlighter, holy smokes. I'm getting into highlight again, you guys. I went a while there without wearing highlighter whatsoever, and now that we're approaching fall and even winter, I'm really enjoying powder highlights, especially again. Ooh, and this is just to die for, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to try the other colors. This one's definitely too deep for me, but this one could be a blush topper, so maybe I'll try that some other time. Goodness gracious, I'm looking at everything and I feel like I had a really good makeup day today. And first impressions, so many things are amazing. These Make Beauty blushes, I mean, we'll see how they last, but I'm obsessed with the colors. I'm a sucker for blushes. I love blush. So I'm really happy to have more matte blushes in my collection. And these two colors specifically, I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of. They launched so many. So if you're not like a mauve or pink person and you want more purpley or orangey tones, definitely check them out, but these feel incredible. They look beautiful on the skin so far. I'm excited. The Cosmetics Soft Spoken Lip Creams, so comfortable. I'm so excited to see how this wears because it feels like they've dried down, but they are not feeling crusty. You know how sometimes lip mousse products, when they dry down, it feels super drying on the lips? I'm not getting that whatsoever with these, but you get that matte finish, which I think is so stunning. I also thought these two brushes were really, really nice. The crease brush especially, I liked how it really nestled into the crease of my eye. I mean, I really enjoyed both of them. Hailey's Beauty makes great brushes. I love their complexion brushes, especially like this one, the foundation one, the kabuki one, and their powder one. So I was excited to try those as well. I really did enjoy them. The concealer, okay. This looks beautiful underneath the eyes. Okay. Like really beautiful. I'm excited. Check the description for a wear test note, but based off my first impressions and application, I really do like the formula. Again, I think I could get away with a little bit of a lighter shade. It looks fine now that I have my makeup done, but I just have certain shades that I like for underneath the eyes, so I'm gonna go back on Sephora and see if one of the lighter shades might work better for me. And if I end up liking this formula, I definitely will pick up another shade because it actually looks stunning underneath the eyes. Ooh, wow. Well, what a great first impressions, you guys. It doesn't always go this way, but these were the things that I was really giddy about as far as even trying, and everything lived up to the hype. Obviously, we'll see how these wear, but I love how my makeup turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try some new makeup. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are interested in any of these new products, or if you've picked up anything new recently that you're loving. Leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you guys. And as always, if something that I tried is intriguing to you, I always have the products listed and linked in the description box down below for you, so be sure to check there for those. But yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10. Overall, so far, I'm excited. So thanks so much for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to join the family. So you can do that down below. And then after you click on subscribe, you can click the notification bell so you don't miss a video from me. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.